Hey, it's the live music showcase from WMNF in Tampa. I'm Bill Dudley. I'm going to be your smiling host here for the next 55 minutes. And in the studio today, we got a great band, Oxford Noland. And I want you to try and visualize how many guys are in this band. I'm not going to tell you, but let's let them start off with a song. Hey guys, take it away. Whoa, got me by surprise there. Oxford Noland, our guest on today's live music showcase from WMNF. They're here live in the studios. I guess the question is, how many guys are you actually listening to? I'll tell you what, if you tune into our live video feed on Facebook, you'll find out. Go to Facebook, type in LMS WMNF if you want to see us live right here as we speak. We'll also be on YouTube tomorrow if you want to watch this show or want to watch it again. Anyway, welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. And let's introduce the band. We got Shua Harrell on guitar and vocals.
Hi.
And we got Buckingham, Aaron Bucky, on everything else.
Yes.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about the band, how it came to be, et cetera, all that good stuff.
Well, me and Josh are cousins. I mean, we grew up together, and we had a pretty musical family. My father's a drummer, and our grandfather played three-chord country songs, our whole life. And, I started playing drums when I was really young, and then started playing guitar with all the uncles and my papa and Josh, singing 3-chord country tunes, and that's kind of what brought me off of the drums and into more melodic instruments. And then that's where it kind of all started, was there. And we've been making music together for probably almost 10 years, but not until just recently we were able to really focus on, taking this to the next level.
Yeah. Well, you were on our show, 5 years ago? A long time ago, wasn't it? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
I think we've done 2 times on the show, actually. I think we did.
Because you were on when we used to be in the morning, if people can imagine that.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine it.
I remember. I was pretty tired.
Yeah. So Bucky, you play drums, and then you're also playing the bass,
Yes.
and you're also playing a keyboard.
I think you just gave away the secret question.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Disc.
they would have found out sooner or later since
they're
nobody else
watching, yeah.
introduced themselves.
Yeah, I'm playing drums, bass on a synthesizer, and keys as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So just kind of different forms of that, and trying to fill as much space as I can as one human being.
Well, we'll talk about that some more later, and also I want to talk to Bucky to Shua about how he plays the guitar upside down.
I do.
Check that out. And
So, like Bucky said, we grew up in a musical family, so
you had a lot of right-handed guitars around.
Yeah, my dad bought me an Ibanez whenever I was 13, a left-handed, and like Bucky said, we would go over there and play 3-chord country songs, and I was tired of sticking out like a sore thumb playing through an amp and not an acoustic, so I picked up a guitar and taught myself how to be dyslexic, basically. So
Wow, it's not easy to do.
I personally prefer it. To me, it's a little bit easier than playing regular, but now I can't play left-handed guitar regular, so.
Well, we'll talk some more about that, but let's have another song.
Okay. Destined to creep through dark hallways, sneaking past the wine and the bread. They live a life of misfortune, holding on to false reviews that they read. It's a sad revelation. It comes in waves of retribution. Well, out in the distance, a whimper and a sigh. The bloodstains on his shoulders, boy, they never lie. Where is your thirst ever quenched? You're falling back in that bloodlust every now and again. Oh. It's a sad revelation, comes in waves of retribution.
Our guest on today's live music showcase, Oxford Noland, in the studio live here at WMNF in Tampa. And that's the show you're listening to, the live music showcase every Friday afternoon. We do live music on community radio, WMNF. I'd like to shout out our great live music showcase crew. We got Mark Perfetti at the console mixing up the audio. He's assisted by Richard Stone and John Francis Banker today. They set everything up, plugged everything in, and it sounds really good in here. I tell you, it sounds great. And the video portion of our radio show today is being handled today by Bob Hoke on the directorial duties. We got Tom and Marcy Connors on cameras, along with Zeke Hernandez, our 3 camera people. Dr. Richard Stone does our YouTube production. He's going to put this whole thing up on YouTube sometime tonight or tomorrow, so you can watch it again. And also today we have Beverly Capshaw is minding the store in the on-the-air control room, master control here at WMNF. So guys, where did Oxford Noland, the name, come from? Is there any special thing about Oxford Noland?
Well, let me turn my reverb off here. So I paint. I used to paint a lot. I don't paint as much anymore due to time, but I felt really weird signing my own name on a painting. So I came up with the name Oxford Noland just so I didn't have to sign my own name on a painting. And we were a 3-piece kind of like folk band before called Bootleggers and Baptists. And we got tired of people thinking we were either A, a bar band, or B, a Christian bar band.
Christian bar band sounds good, though.
Or C, something that we just weren't. So we decided to just shed one person. We found this microkorg. Our friend Paul Safara had let us borrow one, and we ended up just doing that. And then we changed the name to Oxford Noland. So that's that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and now we've gone public with it, so we can't change our name anymore. So.
Do you have any albums out or anything? People. And how can people find out more about you? Has you got a web presence?
A little bit. We're actually working on that. That's something that we never really took seriously in the past, and something that we've definitely started taking seriously now.
Which, the web presence or an album?
Both.
Everything.
Yeah, I was touring in a band for a long time. There's a lot of things that were keeping me from playing with this band and taking it like really seriously and being full time with it. So that's kind of passed on, and we're taking it full time now. So. We're putting out an EP coming up. Actually, tomorrow we're playing a show in Orlando. And then August 23rd, next Friday, we're playing at Paper Crane in St. Pete. So both of these are going to be EP release shows.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we have an EP coming out, but we did release a record called Weird Silhouettes that we're going to re-release as well. So there will be very soon, a bit of content for people to be able to find. Right now, it's a little in the works still.
We want content.
Yeah, so do we.
Content. And we're actually, eventually at some point in time today during the show, we will be giving away 2 tickets to our Paper Crane show in St. Pete.
Let's do that in the next break.
Okay, let's do
about
that.
that?
One lucky
We'll have
person's
another
going to
song
get 2
right now.
tickets.
Yeah, okay. So be around for that. We're going to ask for, like, I don't know, the 11th caller or the 34th caller.
I was thinking the 885th caller to be.
Yeah, we can see if
Just to be
that'll
fair.
work.
Yeah. So make sure somebody calls 800 times.
just like a feather does.
spoken like new. Those words weren't bought, no, they're true. We float like storms, sing just like a feather does, twisted in the rain above, twisted in this fate we hold. Like storms, sing just like a feather does, twisted in the rain above, twisted in this fate we hold.
Live music here from WMNF Community Radio in Tampa with Oxford Noland, our guest on today's show. And Oxford Noland is Shua Harrell on guitar and vocals, and Buckingham on drums, synth, keys, and vocals. And I've been really enjoying watching him. On that song, he was singing, playing the piano, also playing the bass, and also doing the drums. And I like what you do when you're playing the bass. You do it. You hit a bass note in between left hand on the drums. So you'll play the drum and then you go over and hit a note and go back to the drum again. So it's kind of unique.
Thank you.
So anyway, there are guests on today's live music showcase here from WMNF in Tampa. You can be watching us live on Facebook, LMS WMNF, and listening to us anytime you want on the archive here at WMNF if you missed the show today. But if you're listening, give us a like on Facebook and tell your friends about our show. Also, don't forget the tip jar at WMNF.org. Marcy Connors, one of our 3 camera people, always makes it a point to turn around and make sure that I mention the tip jar. That's important if you love live music like we like it here at Community Radio. So I'm talking to Shua Harrell on the guitar. So you're playing, are you playing a right-handed guitar or left-handed guitar?
I'm finally graduated to a left-handed guitar that I got set up to be right-handed instead of just playing a right-handed guitar.
Because the tuners are on the wrong side for me.
It was just the knobs would get in my way, so I would be playing and I would be like, where did my guitar go? Is because I just rolled all my volume down with my forearm.
So the fact that you've strung it up like a right-handed guitar means that when you pick downwards, the high strings are going to be at the top rather than at the bottom like they would normally be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that gives you a whole other sound when you're playing like chords and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's a challenge, and it's also something that's unique, I guess. The challenge being that my attack is on my high strings, so I've had to teach myself not to wail on my strings because they would just break. So.
But other than that, it's a normal left-handed guitar.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
I love this guitar. I just got it not too long ago.
This is a sort of it's a Telecaster, right?
It's a GNL, so it's what is it? Leo Fender and George Fullerton.
That's it.
Yeah,
so it's a Telecaster-like guitar.
Yeah.
They call it the ASAT.
Yeah.
It's ASAT Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's a beautiful instrument.
Thank you. I don't know what ASAT means, but
I think it was like some sort of military term or like something. I'm not sure.
okay.
Yeah, they named it after that.
Okay. I know I took an ASVAB, but ASAT.
Hey, let's do our giveaway, okay?
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to do? The
two
seventh
tickets.
caller to get a pair of tickets, and
Yeah,
that
let's do the
tickets are for
seventh.
what? The Paper Crane?
Yes. So it's Friday, August 23rd. Doors are at 8.
That's a week from today.
Yes, and Paper Crane is going to be on MLK and 5th Avenue North, right across the street from St. Anthony's. It's a really cool DIY spot that half of it on the right side, well, I guess depending on which way you're looking at it, the right side's movement sanctuary, so it's like acrobatic yoga or aerial yoga. I don't know exactly what you would call it. And then the left side is kind of like a venue.
Huh.
So
And an art installation. It's really,
Mhm.
really, really awesome. Yeah.
Wow,
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's kind of neat. Yeah. So that's August 23rd, a week from today. Paper Crane, St. Petersburg.
Mhm.
Be the seventh caller and give us a call. Call Beverly in the control room here at WMNF. And the number, 813-239-9663.
So my family is excluded from this. You guys don't get free tickets. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
pay.
Parents and family members
they-
are
they
excluded.
gotta pay.
Yeah, not eligible to enter. That's,
Oh.
that's 813-239-9663. And while you're being the seventh caller, let's have them play another tune.
All right. Mm-hmm. Save Arlene.
All right.
John, go and save Arlene. Well, I've tried all I can. Yeah, I've tried most everything. And the wind's big enough, and it's calling out my name. You're begging me to ramble on and to fight the break of day. Begging me to ramble on and to fight the break of day. Lord, the silence is deafening. It's hard to witness someone who digs themselves a shallow grave. The dust and dirt burn to ash. But I'll grit my teeth and I'll screw my eyes, make sure this feeling never lasts.
These guys are very tricky. You never know exactly what's going to happen here. Oxford Noland, our guest on today's live music showcase here from WMNF, Shua, Harrell, and Buckingham, playing guitar, feet, keys, bass, drums. And Bucky, you got a strange setup. You have two snare drums, but one has the snares turned off. Is that what it's?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Now, and you've got some kind of a ring on that one drum there. What's up with that?
It actually used to be a cymbal. I guess it was a broken cymbal. It was a gift from my friend Harrell.
You put it on your drum?
Yeah, you put it on the drum. It's kind of like brightens it up a little bit. It's almost like a tambourine type thing, but it's made out of brass or bronze technically.
Uh-huh.
And then it just kind of deadens the drum a little bit. So it deadens it and then brightens it, and so when I hit it, you can hear it and it's full. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. So kind of a unique sound.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oxford Noland, they're our guests on today's show. You can watch us live here on Facebook, LMS WMNF is how you get there. And later on tonight or tomorrow, you'll be able to watch us on YouTube as well. In fact, you can go back years and years on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for WMNF Live Music Showcase. You'll get there. Mark Perfetti is running the audio business on the show today and what you hear on the radio right now, assisted by Dr. Stone and John Francis Banker today. We've got Beverly Capshaw in the control room answering the phones and manning master control or personing master control as the case may be. We've got Tom and Marcy Connors and Zeke Hernandez on our cameras, and Bob Hoke is the director of the video portion of this here program. So guys, where do the songs come from?
My brain. I'll come up with like a general.
This is Shua talking.
Yes, Shua. I've come up with like general rubrics for songs, and then Aaron will put his salt and pepper on it and season it on up. Kind of help me finish it. At the beginning, whenever we first started as a band, I came to Aaron with quite a few songs to try and convince him to be in a band with me, because he was off doing more respectable things than I was at the time. I was just playing guitar in the backseat of my car after work, and he liked it, so he joined a band with me, and here we are, years later.
That's such a short answer. It's such a cool story. It's just too long to tell here. But
yeah,
we should tell that one day.
Yeah, I can't really remember it. My life is concussed. I have skateboarding. So I have
skateboarding?
I have a very, very terrible memory. My fiance says my famous words are, "Have you seen my?" and then fill in the blank. So.
I'm turning my phone off here. I forgot to turn my phone off, so I just turned it off.
Oh, tisk tisk.
You guys got your phones turned off?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, we won't worry about it. You're making too much noise. You probably won't hear them anyway.
No. We're actually going to do this is one of the original songs that I came to Bucky with whenever I wanted to start a band. It's called Holy Heresies.
What's the story behind this song?
Long story short, I mean, I went to Christian school for a good bit of time in my life, and I mean, it was great, but I got to meet like kids from Catholic school and stuff, and I was like, whoa. So this song is about basically a hypocrite trying to teach somebody or tell somebody what to do because of something that they believe in but don't practice, I guess. So it's called Holy Heresies. So. Turn that reverb down. These are trying times for you and I. So we'll dream in our own little heads just what it means to be a God-fearing man. gathered us kids and surrounded us with his presence. He began to preach, yell and teach. He cursed at this evil world. See, he spoke on lust, lies, mistrust, deceit, and adultery. So we'll dream in our own little heads just what it means to be a God-fearing man. Oh, holy heresy, I'd like to think that you stole my soul, but after much more thought, sir, I prayed a lot, nothing good ever came my way. Sure, you spoke a lot, and it cleared my thoughts, yet everything remains the same. So if that's all you got, then it's all I've got, and I think it best we part ways.
A song with a message from Oxford Noland. I think it was a message.
There's something in it.
Why not?
There's
right?
something to it, for sure.
Bucky on the drums, synth, keys, bass, and whatnot, and vocals. Shua on the guitar and vocals. They are Oxford Noland. They're our guests on today's live music showcase here from WMNF in Tampa. This is a show that happens every Friday afternoon at 2:06 on community radio, WMNF 88.5. And around the world, wherever you want to listen, whenever you want to listen, with the WMNF app, you can listen to the show on the archives. And as I mentioned before, you can be watching us on youtube.com afterwards. Watch us live on Facebook.
I'd like to thank you guys, take a moment to thank you guys for having us back again. I really appreciate it, and we love all you guys. You're all awesome people. For everybody that listens to the radio show but hasn't met anybody here, they're all wonderful. Just a joy to be around. So
Well, I'll tell you what, we have a great time doing this show.
You can tell.
Yeah,
I
because
think,
every week we get to meet folks who are really into what they're doing, and it's just the thing that always amazes me is the amount of talent that we have right here in Central Florida,
Oh, yeah.
Central
It's
West
crazy.
Coast Florida. I mean, it's just amazing, and the diversity
Mm-hmm.
of bands that we get, and you guys are a good example of that. You're pretty diverse.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, I think, he said. I don't know if we've got a winner on our tickets yet.
Have we gotten 7 callers yet?
I don't know. It seems like we would have. Let me repeat that number just in case. I don't know. I'll find out during the next song. I'll run back in there. But 813-239-9663. Oh, wait a minute.
We got a winner. Is there a winner?
Yes.
All right.
Tix giveaway. Paper Crane St. Pete. John Drossos 2.
Nice.
Right. Oh, John Drossos. That's not his name, okay? His name is John Drossos, but 2 is not part of his name.
The second.
Okay. So, John, great. Congrats.
Awesome. Yeah, congrats,
Awesome.
man.
Can't
See
wait
you
to see
there.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah. Come say hey. Make sure you let us know that you're the one who won the tickets.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. Excuse me, I dropped my phone.
Yeah, if you drink,
this
I'll buy
is-
you a beer. If you don't, I'll get you a water. So,
Okay. You're going to have 2 CD release shows. One's coming up, what's that, tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Orlando at Will's Pub. Where is that, in case some folks are listening in that area?
That is in the Mills district. If anybody knows where that is, I'm sure if you're from the area, you'll have an idea. It's It's called Mills 50. It's right on Mills Avenue.
Oh, right, Mills, yeah.
Yeah, right near downtown.
Uh-huh.
And Will's Pub is a pretty hopping spot. So if anybody's from the area, I'm sure, hopefully, they will know where that is.
Yeah, so you got people that know you up in the Orlando area?
Yeah, I toured in a band called the Groove Orient, which is based out of the Orlando area, and
Okay.
and we broke up in May. Our last show was Orange Blossom Jamboree, so that's part of the reason why I'm able to dedicate a lot of time to this project now, because I was touring with them for about 3.5 years. So my access over there through that band has gained me a lot of like friends and people that I consider really close. So we're able to, go to Orlando and share this with them as well. So I'm just excited to be able to play this music.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
They've been waiting a long
Yeah,
time
you got
to
some
get
good
this on the
songs, and it
front burner.
sounds really
Yeah.
good. I'm enjoying the sounds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is there going to be a place where people can find out about you all and find out about upcoming gigs and things like that?
Right now, our main spot is our Facebook page. I mean,
Okay, well, that's good.
yeah, and we're doing Instagram and Twitter and things like that, but we're growing those platforms. But the main place right now is Facebook until we get our actual website, oxfordnoland.com, taken
And
care
that's
of.
spelled Noland, Noland,
Yep,
like
no
you would
land.
think.
yep,
Yeah,
Yeah, we get a lot of people that leave the D off, so.
yeah, Noland, folks. Let's have another song from
All right.
Oxford,
All right.
Noland.
This is going to be another flagship song from when we first started as Bootleggers and Baptists. It's called Spitting Verbs.
it's actually one of my favorite songs here.
Is my favorite, yes. There's a man in an overcoat. He's spitting verbs in me. The thing that is memories come spilling in 1, 2, 3. We'll steady everyone. 2, 3s. Is that the honest way that you feel? It looks like you wanna go home. Is that the honest way that you feel? You know you could ramble on. That day was a life changer. It opened my eyes to the bigger picture. I envisioned an empty me, losing his mind. Yeah, Verbs 1, 2, 3s. So steady everyone, 2, 3s. That the honest way that you feel? It looks like you wanna go home. Is that the honest way that you feel? You know you could ramble, you know you could ramble. I can see that you wanna come around. I can see how you wanna be. I can see that you wanna come around. Live life so I can see that you wanna come around. I can see how you wanna be. I can see that you wanna come around. Living life so free. spend his last dime to ensure the afterlife is real. Is that the honest way that you feel? It looks like you wanna go home. Is that the honest way that you feel? You know you could ramble, you know you could ramble on.
Music from Oxford, Noland, our guest on today's live music showcase from 88.5 Community Radio WMNF in Tampa. I'm Bill Dudley. Mark Perfetti's mixing it up today, assisted today by John Francis Banker and Dr. Richard Stone. Dr. Stone is also our YouTube coordinator, and he'll have this show up on YouTube later on tonight or tomorrow. You can watch it again. You can actually be watching it right now on Facebook. I think I mentioned that a couple of times. And our video presence is courtesy Bob Hoke, who does the directorial duties here. He's in the little control room. We've got Tom and Marcy Connors and Zeke Hernandez on the cameras today. So Oxford Noland consists of Shua Harrell, guitar vocals, and Buckingham on drums, bass, vocals, synth. I don't know, what else?
Singing.
You were real busy on that last song.
Yeah. Sometimes
That was fun to watch. I hope they got a good shot of you for the video. That's really good. You had to work.
I feel like that most of the time. I'm like, I'll be playing and I'll be like, why did I do this to myself? And then I'm like, why am I thinking about something other than playing right now? And then I just,
Yeah, I'm trying
And
to.
then you're mad for thinking of something.
Yeah.
For thinking of something of thinking of something.
yeah, and then I forget where I am, and the keyboards fall over, and I'm like, why is life
Yeah.
this?
I'm trying to pile it all on him so that I have to do less. The next step is to get a guitar in his lap, so all I
Man.
have to do is sing.
And
Yeah,
you can
you
write
told
the
me
songs,
that
and you
on-
can
on
write
the
the
air.
songs any way you want, so that he'll have to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or I could just start writing songs and be like, I need you to play keys on this one.
Yeah.
I need you to be playing trumpet. Learn a new instrument, my dude.
Trumpet would be good.
Yeah.
I saw a guy one time when I was a little kid. He had a trumpet and a trombone hanging on wires.
Oh wow.
And he would he was
Oh.
playing the keyboard with one hand and doing his feet on some pedals or something, and then he would grab a trumpet and bring it over to him and play the trumpet with the other hand.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
You could do something like that.
There's a farmer's drum. You ever heard of the farmer's drum?
Yeah, they do that.
Well, the farmer's drum is like a backpack. It's got the cymbal on one side, and
Oh,
you control
yeah,
it with
yeah,
your
yeah.
feet, and you can, do all the stuff with
The
it.
possibilities are endless in today's world.
Yeah, it is.
I can imagine you doing that.
It's just like a funky chicken,
Yeah.
but like with
You're
a
playing
with the drum
guitar.
set on your back.
Yeah.
So you got to dance so you can make the percussion. And, yeah.
Oh, that
So
sounds
Oxford
fun.
Nolan, our guest on today's show. Let's have another song. We'll try to squeeze a couple more in. We've got about 8 minutes to go here.
Okay, cool.
Cool. We can make this one song 8 minutes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We kind of got like two songs that run into each other.
You want to do a medley
Sure.
and
do
just keep it running,
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say goodbye now. And guys, thanks for coming in on the show. It's been a lot
Thank
of
you
fun
for
having you all here.
us. For sure. We'd love to come back soon.
So what are the two tunes you're going to do to take us out here?
One is called A Beggar's Chant. It's kind of, I wrote this song in hopes of one day maybe getting into a Coen Brothers film with the song. Hopes and dreams,
Could still happen.
Yeah, and the other one is called, we just call it Shades. And that song is, it did mean something before, and now I think it just means, or it's just a song about anxiety, I think. It's just a song about not at all having a good time because you're anxious. So,
But we'll have a good time.
we're going to have a
Always.
good time for sure.
Tornado coming down the track. It leaves every against the world. It almost seems that you've been misled. I'm sorry, son, you're unfurled. Are you starting to feel the warmth that creeps up your spine? You want to make the best out of your unpleasant time. Are you starting to feel the warmth as it creeps across your neck? You start to sweat, you start to forget who you are. You look up at me, you try to talk. There's no turning back from here, no. No turning back, my dear. You don't look so good, kid. Tell me exactly how you feel. I feel cold, coursing through my bones. The unsettling sight of death is growing old. There's no turning back from here.